Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. So that day we were doing hal halfway, so we can continue that first before we go to our ayah. After talk about the amil, okay, so can the sahibul hal be nakira? Yes, can. Yesterday we said a bit about this also, right? But there are instances where this can happen, or conditions where this can happen. So it must be preceded by a question or negation or a prohibition. Okay, so in this case, we have a question, right? Did a child came crying, basically? Like, did a child came crying? So, Sister Zuraida once said that her ustaz doesn't doesn't basically accept this ruling, like Sahibul Hal cannot be nakira. Okay.
Oh,
Some instances I can understand that, for example, if you talk about this example, right? So the hal is bakian. This is the hal, and
mm,
who is it talking about? It's about the child, right? So it is nakira, but you can argue that it is the huwa in
yeah,
ja'a, which is
yeah,
also ma'rifah. But yes, the huwa is going back to what? To
we flew,
yeah,
we
exactly.
flown.
Exactly. Okay. So in some cases I can get the logic, like, okay, there's a huwa here, so you don't really have to say that that sahibuha is actually nakira. It is marifa in a sense. It is in ja'a. But sometimes you can't. Like, for example, here mm, yeah, here, something like that. Okay. But other than that, it must have a sifa. So the sahibul hal must have a sifa. So in this case, it's not called nakira. You have a term for it. It's nakira maksus, right? Or mukhtas, either one. It's a bit more specific because ja'a, fi'il madi, this is our fa'il, talib. And then mujtahid is our sifah of talib, right? So this is not like, it's not that nakira. It's a bit more specific because you put a sifah to it. Idafa also can make a nakira word a bit more specific. Okay, so yes, then in this case, bakia your hal can be to a sahibul hal that is nakira. Okay? Yes, and then other than that, if there's no sifa, it can come. I mean, it must come before the hal must come before the sahibul hal. So this was what we were saying yesterday. If you see a nakira word, and then after that is your jar or majrur, for example, then it will be sifa, right? Same thing here. But if you put bakian here, right, it could be a sifa of tiflun, right? And then, but when you put it before, why this rule exists, at least, is that it's to make it different from the sifa. Okay, because here obviously it's different because tiflun is rafa anyway, right? So, but let's say the um this is a maf'ul, and then you put bakian here, right? It could be a sifa. It becomes a sifa basically. So you put the hal before. Sorry.
If you put Bakian after Tiflun, will be
If tiflun was nasab, like
uh,
in this case, this is rafa, right? So obviously it cannot be sifa. But if this hal is talking about a maf'ul, for example, is going,
that,
the sahibul is maf'ul, yes, then
mm,
the point of the hal having to be brought forward and put before the sahibul hal is to make it different from sifah. Okay, so
yeah.
yes, so here in this case, your hal must come first. This is the fa'il of ja'a, but because this is a sound statement, okay, then the hal must come first. Okay, and then
So in this case, it's still Hal, right? Ja'a, Baki, and Tiflun.
yes, correct.
So
All
it's
this, the bagian,
referring.
or here is hal. Yes,
So this Bakian is the Hal of the Tiflun.
yes. Okay, so in this case, the hal must come before the sahibul hal. Okay, this it is talking about the sahibul hal. So the sahibul hal must come after the hal in a sound statement. Okay. And then the last one, if the hal is a jumlah. Okay, so if the hal is a jumlah, then you can have a sahibul hal that is nakira. So in this case, again, you can say that, oh
The
no,
wow
cannot.
halia.
Yes, this is waw halia, and then this whole thing is your hal. Yes. Okay. So here, all our sahibul hal is basically nakira. All the different here, talibun here, different here, and different here. And inshallah, any questions about this? So basically, hal can be a jumlah, right? Here can be a jumlah. So the jumlah, as long as it is khabariyah, okay, informative, cannot be insha'iyah. We've heard this word before, right? Basically, put this graph here, okay? All your talab or even ghairu talab. So obviously, amar, nahi, all that cannot be a a jumlah that is hal. Okay, it must be khabariyah. Okay, and it has an it okay, there must be a domir in the jumlah that is going back to the sahibul hal. So for example, just now here we have huwa, right? Huwa is going back to the sahibul hal here. Different. Okay. And then if no it, then it must come with a waw haliyah. Of course, both can happen. You can have waw haliyah and the it. For example here, wa huwa. You can have both. Okay. So for example, Sister Hamisa,
Oh my.
the first one.
Ja'a Zaidun. Zaidun is a fa'il.
Yes. And then
Wanasu. What is wanasu?
Anas, the people.
Nas.
Oh, Zaidun came with the people. Qa'imun.
Okay. So
Qa-
with the people, and then qa'imun, what is qa'imun?
Standing.
Yes. Okay, but qa'imun is rafa.
The hal.
It's not qa'imin.
Oh,
It's qa'imun. So where's our hal?
Qa'imun.
Ja'a Zaidun wa nasu
Hmm.
qa'imun. Where is the hal here?
There should be Qa'imun.
Nothing nasab here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fi
No.
mahali.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
Yes, Sister Hamisa, where's the fi mahali?
Aduh, my. Zaidun
Maybe.
is the fa'il. Zaidun and Wanas is the fa'il.
Okay, so wanas is not the fa'il.
Oh, Wanas is not the fa'il.
So if you're thinking Zaidun and the people come,
Yeah, that's how it looks like.
yeah,
Oh.
Zaidun and the people
Yeah.
come, and then
Uh-uh.
this one is not the
Oh,
hal.
Zaidun came when the people are standing.
Yes,
While the people
exactly.
While the people
Yes,
are standing. Wow, halia.
exactly. Yes. Okay, so since the
So
hal,
Wanasu is fi mahali.
the
Nasab.
whole
the whole
the
jumlah.
whole thing, the
The whole
whole
jumlah.
wanasu
Wanasu
qaimun,
qa'imun.
yes, is the hal of Zaid standing. Okay, because just now I gave this example because we said that if there's no it here going back to Zaid, right? Then you need a waw haliyah.
Oh,
Okay.
But it's
okay.
the
Sometimes you
hal
have both.
here. Excuse me for a while. One nasu qa'imun, right? So it is not explaining the hal of Zaid here, right?
Yeah, it's meaning the people who standing.
People standing.
Yes. So Zaid came while the people are standing.
While.
But the condition is not about Zaid.
He's coming while the people are standing. It is about Zaid. So usually you have, the normal thing is you have an a'id. Okay. So the second part of the sentence always like talks about that the sahibul hal like directly. It's his state.
He what
It's-
is he doing, right? How is his
Mhm.
condition?
yes,
This is
exactly.
like somebody else's condition while he came, when he came, right?
Or it means that when he came, the people stand up to him, something like that.
I don't know about the like
Mhm.
order. I cannot talk about that. Just that when the condition here, when the state here of him coming, so the people are standing while he was coming, basically, right? The
Mhm.
people are standing while he was coming.
Mm.
So here is talking about the people, right? There's no aid to
No,
Zaid.
Aid there.
Yes,
Mhm.
so that's why you need a wow. You cannot
Mm.
have just anas imun. So this is still a hal. If you think about it, you have to think about it. It is
Mhm.
still a
Yes,
hal, just
yes,
that it's
yes.
not the normal kind that you see that always
Mhm.
have an aid that talking about Zaid
Mhm.
itself.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, so
Yes,
it's
yes.
still the hal of him coming, just that it's not really like, because remember, the hal talks about the state while the action is happening,
Mm.
right? So Zaid coming, right, while the people is standing, is still talking about the hal of Zaid coming. It's not Zaid
Mhm.
himself, it's Zaid coming.
Mm.
You get that, sister baby?
Mhm.
Okay,
Mm.
so you
Yeah.
don't, when you don't have an aid, you
Mm.
need to have a
Wow.
waw haliyah.
Bahagia.
Yes. Okay, so this is one example that there's no
Mm.
aid. Okay, otherwise you can have both waw haliyah and the aid, like we always see, like wahwa, all that, right?
This one is ada lah. Aid is
Yes,
there.
correct. But obviously also not all wahwa, as we have seen, also cannot be hal, because I remember that time talking about Allah, right?
Mm.
Yes, we cannot have when you say wahwa, yes, we always think about hal, but we got to check also. Okay, so here, sister baby.
Kutiba alaikumul qitalu wa huwa kurhul lakum. So the wa huwa kurhul lakum is the hal of qital.
Yes, exactly.
Al-qital.
Okay. Yes, the huwa is going back to kita. Can you translate?
It is decreed upon you all. The fighting. What do you say?
Yes, the fighting kita.
The fighting is decreed upon you all while you all hate it.
It is hated to you
It
all.
is
Yes,
hated. Okay, kurhun.
correct. Correct. Okay, literally, yes. This huwa is going back to kita. Okay. And this one, so here, do the Iraab. Yes, sister Hamisa. Fantolaku.
Fantalaku is atifah, talaku fi'il madi.
Fi madihu.
Waw jamaah.
Yes,
Hum.
fa'il. Good. Hum.
Fa'il, hum. Okay. Wahum waw haliyah. Wahum yatakhafatun.
Yes.
Takhafa. What is khafatu?
Yatakhafatun.
Lowering.
Yes,
Lowering
lowering
their
their voices. Okay, but this is
so
a ism or fi'il?
yatakhafatun is fi'il.
Yes. Okay, so you have a mubtada and then you have a
And then
jumlah fi'liyah
which
as
is a
a khabar.
khabar.
Yes, but
Okay.
the whole thing is
And the whole
still,
thing is fi mahallin nasab hal.
yes, exactly. So you call this wow, wow.
Hal, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so here you have whom. This whom is going back to this exact whom, right? But you also still have wow. Okay, a lot of times jumlah ismiyah, when the hal is jumlah ismiyah, a lot of times the wow is there even though you have an aid. Okay,
Okay.
of course you can have jumlah fi'liyah as well, sister Bibi. First one here.
Jalasa Muhammadun
Mhm.
yahfazul Qur'ana. Muhammad said, yahfazul Qur'ana. Is it that is the without the wow? Is it this one?
Yes, exactly. As
So
we've
it
seen
is.
a lot of times, right? When it is a fi'il, especially fi'il mudari, and when it's a hal, you don't have a wow. Okay, you don't have. So
Oh,
that's why
Mudari.
whenever we have like no wow, right? I always ask you, there's no wow here. How is it
Mm.
connected to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
previous
Mm.
yes? Okay, so especially when the hal is fi'il mudhari, you usually don't see a wow. Okay,
Mm.
so you have fi'il, fa'il, and then
Oh,
fi'il
then
again. Yes, so this is definitely the hal of
Muhammad.
Muhammad. Yes, so you translate as
Muhammad sitting. Muhammad sat
mhm.
while memorizing Quran.
Yes. You don't need, you don't have to say while also. In English it's acceptable. Muhammad said memorizing the Quran.
Yeah, memorizing
Yes,
Quran. Okay.
exactly. And then the next one here, Sister Hamisa.
Tuhajuni is fi'il, isn't it?
Yes, you have here. Where is this
Is it istifham?
Yes, this is a question.
Okay,
So
tuhajuni.
haja is to
Haju is hujah.
yes, to basically fight,
Argue.
quarrel. Yes, argue.
Or
Yes, argue is the word.
argue.
Who
And then
argue with who?
tuhaju, quarrel with me.
Yes, who
You
quarrel with
all.
you?
Tuhaju is you all.
Yes, good.
You all. The antum.
Yes, and then
Okay.
fillahi.
Fillahi is jawa majrur. Muta'liq bil fi'il.
Yes.
Wa- Is that waw hal ya?
Yes. Yes.
Hadan.
Hadani.
Hadani.
Mhm.
Hadani is after qad it should be a fi'il, isn't it?
Yes. Good. So what kind of fi'il after qad?
This is ani.
This is actually two words.
Oh, hada.
Yes, hada,
Oh, nun ya.
yahdi. Yes.
Okay, nun ya. Okay.
Yes, okay. So this is fi'il madi as a jumla, as a hal, right?
Okay.
The whole jumla basically is the hal.
But
So
this one there's a waw hal ya
wow,
before it.
correct. So a lot of times, if the
No.
hal is a madi, then yes, there's a wow, even there's a qad also. Wa qad.
I see. Because
Okay.
if mudari usually no waw.
Yes, mudari, no wow.
Okay.
Okay, if madi, got wow, got qad also. Okay,
Mm.
usually like this.
Mm.
So can you translate now?
Say
Not say, qala.
all that he said,
He said,
adakah ni
yes,
are you
are you?
arguing with me?
Mhm.
Fillah is in Allah. Apa?
So this fee is like regarding, yes,
Regarding
concerning,
Allah.
yes.
While indeed hadani.
Mhm. So who's our fa'il here?
He guided. This one hadaya.
Yes.
Oh, he guided me.
Yes. Okay. So this is, I think Ibrahim, right, said this.
Yeah.
Are you
Yes.
arguing with
Argue
me?
with me regarding Allah. Yes.
While
Oh,
he,
regarding Allah. Okay.
yes,
While
regarding Allah, while
indeed
he, meaning Allah, have guided me. Hey,
have
Allah guide
guided
me, and yet you still want to fight
Oh,
me?
okay.
Like that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Who's here with us?
Assalamualaikum.
Assalam
Waalaikumsalam.
warahmatullah. Yes, we are talking about.
Sister, I have a little bit problem about hal. Sometimes I cannot determine the sahibul hal. So there is any can you tell me about how can I determine
So
who is the sahibul hal or something?
usually
I
you
yeah.
usually you find a sahibul hal that is ma'rifah.
Marifa.
Yes.
Marifa, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And if the jumla, if the hal is a jumla, there is going to be a pronoun that is going back to the sahibul hal. Okay. So here you
Okay.
have fi'il, fa'il.
Mhm.
Yahfazu, you have another fa'il inside here, which is huwa. Who is that huwa going back to? Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes this one here the hal. Muhammad is our sahibul hal. Okay. Usually the sahibul hal will be ma'rifah. Okay. But then we just talked just now about sahibul hal that is nakira. So I think maybe later you can go back to the starting of the recording. We talk about when the sahibul hal can be nakira. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So most of the
Okay.
times you will find a sahibul hal that is marifah. You should find that first. Otherwise,
But sometimes there sometimes I saw the two marifa. How can I determine one? Like
context,
okay.
context. Okay. Yes, context. So here, maybe you can do the Iraab a bit here. Just simple Iraab. Summa.
Mhm. So me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Summa Atifa.
Yes. And then
Okay.
ja'uka.
Jau failun madiun. There is jauka failun madiun ala domi.
I don't need the
Ittisali.
whole Iraab. Yes. So what's the
Okay.
fa'il?
Wow. Wow, Jama.
Yes, the whom.
So
Good.
this is madi verb. Yeah.
Yes.
Jau.
Mm-hmm.
They came. All right.
They came. Ka
Ka
is
to
our.
maful bihi mansubun bil fatha.
Yes.
Domir
And then
muttasil. Yeah. And yahlifu.
yahlifuna.
Okay. Then they come to you swearing by Allah. So this is hal, right?
Yes.
Yahlifuna
And
billah.
who's the fa'il?
Yahlifuna. Then ja'u, right? Here's wow is file. Then they come to you swearing by Allah. So it's gonna be so it will is ka,
Okay. So you said that the hal is this, right?
this sentence, yeah.
Yes. So yahlifuna. Who's the fa'il here?
Wow.
Yes. Wow again, right? So
Mhm.
here you have two ma'rifah. Wow and kaf. So
Yes.
who is this going back to? This wow cannot be going back to ka.
No, ja'u, wow.
Yes, exactly. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
our
Then
sahibul
they
hal
come to
because
you.
the
Okay.
domir have to go back to something. Okay, here is
Mhm.
huwa because it's
Yes.
going back to Muhammad.
Muhammad. Okay.
Okay, it's singular.
Yeah.
So here is huwa. Okay, this is plural.
Mhm.
So you have to go back to something plural.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
can?
Yeah. Thank
So that's how
Okay.
you find it. So you have two marifah, right? So you
Yes.
have wow here, so it cannot be going back to ka. It's not they come to you while you are swearing by Allah. It's not you
No,
here,
they,
right?
yeah.
Yes,
They come,
exactly.
yeah. So,
So
sometimes I have to focus on meaning, right? Meaning.
yes, so that when I say context, yes, that is what I mean. Okay,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the
Okay.
context. The wow here, the wow here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, Jazakallah. Yes.
okay. And of course, you also can have shibu jumlah as a hal. So,
Mhm.
Sister Bibi, the first one.
Jalasatul tulabu haula madarrisi. Okay, so the students sat haula mudarrisi, not madarrisi. Mudarrisi. It's the haula mudarrisi is the hal.
Yes. What can be what can it also be? I'rab as.
Which one?
Hawla?
Hawla?
Yes. What kind of
Hawla
word is hawla?
is zarf.
Yes. So it can also be I'rab as.
Maf'ul
Shibu jumlah.
fihi.
Yes.
Maf'ul
Maf'ul
fihi.
fihi. Yes.
Maf'ul
Or
fihi.
so muta'alliq to.
Muta'alliq to jalasa.
Yes. So that's why sometimes we can have multiple I'rabs and the difference is very subtle, right? So either you i'rab as hal or you i'rab as zarf muta'alliq bil fi'il. The difference is very, very subtle here. Okay, so the students sat around the teacher. This is the hal of the students sitting. Also where the students are sitting, basically. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can have multiple i'rabs and this is why. Okay, and then the next one, Sister Hamisa.
Syahadtu is fi'il. I. Usfura. Usfura is a sparrow.
Yes. So
Sparrow
this is
in
the
its. This is the maf'ul bihi.
yes. And then
Maf'ul fi rusi is muta'alliq bil. Oh,
hmm.
this is the hal of the
Ah,
usfura.
yes, exactly. Okay, because one thing also you have the ha is oshihi. This he is going back to the sparrow in its nest. Okay. So yes, so here this is more likely that you will say this is the hal instead of muta'alliq bil fi'il. Again here also you have two ma'rifah, right? So the context is in its nest. It's not you in the nest, right?
Yeah.
Must be the sparrow. So this is
Okay.
the hal of the second marifah, not ana
Mm.
here. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
And Sister Shamima, next one.
Uh,
Fakharaja.
yeah, Atifa Kharaja Madi, he came
Mhm,
ala qawmihi, upon his people,
mhm.
fi zinatihi, in his pomp. So, fi zinatihi is how?
Yes, this is hal.
Mhm,
Kharaja can come with ala, so most likely they will say that this is just normal muta'alliq. But if you think
mhm,
about it, it could be a hal also, right? It's like he came out in front of his people, right? So
mhm.
maybe some Arabs might say that this is hal of the same huwa also. So this is two hal, ala qaumi and fi
Oh,
zinatihi.
fi zinatihi.
Yes,
Okay.
both is hal. But here when I did the Iraab, I found this
Mhm,
to be the hal. But it is possible that some Arab books might say this as hal also.
mhm.
Okay, can?
Okay.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay. Okay. We'll not talk about hal sababi until we come to it. And it's rare
Okay,
also.
inshallah.
So yes, that's the end of our hal. So we can go back to our ayah. Yes, Sister Bivi. Wama.
Wama tafarraqan. Wow is not sure, is it Atifa or it's I'm not sure because
I
it
found
depends on what
Atifa.
came
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
Okay, so and then Ma is Nafia.
Uh-huh. Ma is Nafia. Amil or not Amil?
No,
So la
La
amal.
Amala Laha.
Yes. Good. And then tafarruqa, one more.
Tafarraqa is fi'il madi
Mm-hmm.
مبني على الفتح.
Mm.
That's all.
Okay. And sarf.
فرق
Mm-hmm.
family 5.
Yes.
تفرق
Tafarruqa. Mm-hmm.
يتفرق
Oops. Yeah. Tafarruqu. Mm-hmm.
تفرقا وهو متفرق. Yeah.
Good. Alhamdulillah. Next one, Sister Hamisa. Alladhina
Alladhina can be a fa'il.
can be, yes. Mhm. So what kind of word is this?
This is isim mausul.
Yes. It's a mausul. If it's a fa'il, that must be what status?
Marfu fi mahali rafa
Yes. Fi mahli rafa. And then
fa'il.
yes. We also need a
Wa jumlah ba'daha is silatul mausul.
mhm,
La mahalla laha min al-i'rab.
yes. Mausul. Good. Do one more. Utu.
Tu is it maddi majhul?
Yes.
Okay, then utu is fi'il madi mabni
Hmm?
lil majhul
Yes. And then also
mabni ala dom.
ala dom. Then what do we say?
What the wafa'il?
Ah, yes. So liti.
Oh, litisolihi bi waw jama'ah
Yes.
uh,
Yes. The wow
wal
itself.
waw is domir mutasil fi mahalli rafa naibul fa'il.
So na naibul fa'il. And what's the sarf?
Ata yu'ti
So family one.
is family one.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, that one I
Okay, let's do that. Ataya family one will
and is
be
ata yu'ti
ata yu'ti.
yu'ti.
So you said this is
Oh,
majhul.
get
So if you put ata yu'ti to
Utia.
majhul becomes what?
oh utia
Yes. So here
Utia, right?
u
Utia.
ya.
There's no wow.
yes
Mm.
udia.
Okay.
Okay, and then the mudhari will become
Ata yuti or
Yukta.
oh sorry, this is ata yati, sorry, and then it
Ya,
becomes
si.
yukta. Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
Yukta. Okay.
Okay, so this is madi majhul, right? So it doesn't
Okay. That's
cannot
family
be.
four.
Yes.
Okay.
So how do you know if without doing this, right? If you have an additional letter there, okay, that tells you that it's actually it was a hamza, right? But because you have a
Oh.
dhamma here, it becomes
Uh-uh.
waw here. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So ataya family four.
Ata.
Okay, I'm gonna write this way. Ata.
Yu'ti.
Yes, you e. And then the majhul would be
Uti.
yes. So from here,
utia, actually, right?
yes. So
U.
put a dhamma on the first right? So it
U.
cannot remain an alif. So that's
Wow.
why you have wow.
Oh,
And then
okay.
this hamza upgrade to an alif because you start with hamza
Okay.
on an alif. Okay.
Okay.
So
Then
and then
Uta.
the ta gets what? The ata becomes
Uti.
Oh, Tia. Utia.
Yeah.
always remember the n always go back to ya fathah.
Okay.
Utia.
So
Okay, when
Utia.
you say utia kitabahu is this one, 24.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, it's not this one.
that
This
means
is just
majhul, yeah?
utia. Yes, it's
Okay.
majhul and family 4, not family 1. Okay, the difference in meaning
Okay.
also, one is to come, one is to,
To
Give.
Bring.
yes,
Give.
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 Ata is come, but with B it becomes bring, and then
Okay.
ata is
Oh,
to
family
give.
for to give.
Give.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then the mudhari majhul for family 4,
Mudari majhul is
Same.
yu'ta.
yes, same as family 1, right? All
Okay.
all circumstances of fi'il mudhari majhul, family 1 and family 4 will be the same. Okay,
Okay.
so this one,
Okay.
I will leave it here, but I will strike. That's okay. Okay, can?
Okay.
Wait. Do you need the Saf Kabir? Anyone? For Atta
No.
Yuti? Or we've done
Yes.
enough? Inshallah.
Yes.
How it become?
Yeah.
How we change it to the domah utu.
Yes. All right.
Uh,
Okay. That is a good thing. Yes. Okay. Let's do that. It's a table. So let's do the normal Madi first. So this one.
Utia.
Ata.
Ataya.
Ata. Ya.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Uh,
Ata and then wow, right?
Ata
wow.
iya
You put
dhamma
the
wow.
wow there.
Oh.
Wow,
Put wow
sukun.
alif.
Yeah,
We,
and
we cannot
then
change the fathah atau
Yes,
become atau.
correct.
Okay.
so you
So
remove
delete
the
ya.
ya,
Okay,
and
become
Atau.
then
atau.
becomes
Yes.
atau.
Yes. And then
Okay.
here.
Here,
That's
atayat.
Iya drop atat.
Atayat.
Not
eardrop.
not yet. Okay.
Oh.
Remember when the alif here is silent, then here it gets dropped because if you put ta,
Okay,
basically
okay.
this is
Itu
sukun
sukun.
also. Yes.
Okay, okay.
So atat.
Atat.
Okay. Atat ukulaha. Okay.
Okay, atat pula ya.
And then whatever you do here as well. So drop the
Atata.
alif.
Atay.
Atata.
Atata.
Right? Alif.
Atata. Yes, we never see this word
Okay.
before. And the
Ataina.
hunna.
Atau na.
What tau?
Atay na.
It
Yeah.
should be atat.
Sukun nun.
Yes.
Sukun.
Sukun and nun. The
Okay.
ya.
Atay
Not wow.
na.
Yes. Ataina. Okay.
Atay na.
Then of course after this is all ataita, ataituma. Yes.
Oh, atat. Okay.
Okay.
Atat pula.
So the madi majhul.
Uti.
Yes. So we got this figured out already. This is u ti ya. Then all our u will remain like this, right? Because all starts with the same kind of alif. And then here the ta will get a
Kasra.
kasra, and the ya will remain, right? Ya. And then
Utu. This is where the
Utu. This is the
yes,
utu.
okay. So basically in all of your majhul, madi, hum version, okay, it will all be u sound. There's no e anymore in all nakis. So if it's a long I will. So especially like mazid fihi is longer, right? And it will all be u. You can have triple u also. Sarf, naqis, mazid. Yeah. Madi majhul. See? It's u. The short ones is u. Then u for family 5 onwards. Okay, so when you see u many, it's definitely majhul already. Okay? Okay. And then so u2 here we have u. Yes, this one the ya comes back. Sorry. Utiyat. Okay, next one. Yes. Utiyata. And last one.
Utina.
Utina, is it? Or
Yes,
Utuna.
just no.
Utina.
Utina.
Just change the
Yes,
harakah.
correct. Okay, here is already normal kind, right? Sukun and nun. So yes, just make it ui. Okay, so utina. Can, inshallah?
So from the family 5 onward, it become u.
Yes,
Many
because
u.
it's longer.
Okay.
Yes, there's
Longer,
3
yeah,
U's.
because it's longer.
Yes. Just
Okay,
double check in
inshallah.
case. Yeah. Because sometimes very long never do. Yes. Okay. Yes.
This word and yaro is always a difficult word. And
Yes. Okay. Yes, Sister Shamima. Al-Kitaba.
Al-Kitaba mafulun bihi mansubun bil fathah.
Yes. Maf'ul bihi. Mansub bil fathah. Usually, we don't have a maf'ul bihi for majhul, right? Why do we have it here?
Yes.
Because it's the second one, I think. right?
Yes, correct.
Because
This
the
is
first
actually
one will be the naibul fa'il.
yes. Okay, so in the
Mm.
normal word, the maklum word, it will have two maf'ul. Okay, so the first maf'ul become naibul fa'il already. So this is technically your second maf'ul
Second,
bihi actually.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. But I will not
So
put second here. I will not
maful
put
bihi sani.
I will not put second here. I will not put
Oh,
second
okay.
because the first one is actually our naibul fa'il. Okay, so this
Mm.
is technically like when it's a majhul form, you only can have one more maf'ul. So I won't put sani here. Okay, but if you turn it back into maklum, this actually is your maf'ul bihi thani.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
so he give who the book, right? So now it
Mm.
becomes those who were given the book. Okay.
Mm,
Mm.
Yes.
mm.
Yes, do one more, Sister Shamima. Illa.
Illa adatul istisna.
Yes, you can
Oh,
say that. It's not wrong.
what is
Okay.
okay, okay. There's the ma and illa, right? Ma
Yes.
tafarraqu bin. So
So the other word is
illa so exception, right? That's-
hasar. Hasar. Okay,
what
hasar.
is hasan?
Has
Like
exclusion.
The difference is hasar is also like istisna, just that hasar is used when we have a nafi kind of sentence. When you don't have
yeah,
when you
ma
have
and illa means like negative sense, negation, right? Ma and illa there. Ma
yes,
and
correct,
yeah.
but okay. Basically, when you use illa as istisna, right,
Uh-huh,
you are
uh-huh.
singling out something. I'm gonna go back to istisna topic. Istisna. No, no, yeah.
Exception.
You can have a negation for istisna. Okay. So
Mhm,
here,
mhm,
this is the easy one. Okay. So the students understood this is the general statement. Okay. This is a
mhm.
general statement. All the students understood. And then you single out someone. Okay.
Adjunct,
You
yeah, yeah.
Yes. And then you can make that statement negative. So all doesn't understand, all didn't understand, and then you single out
Except,
someone again. Yes, except someone.
yeah.
Okay. So this is just normal kind of
Is this
istisna, and this is istisna also, but this is nafi. Okay. But
Nafi?
still
Yeah.
this is a general statement. Okay.
Mm, okay.
And then you have the kind that is general statement, but you have the kind that is hasar, okay, but it is nakis. It is you don't have a general statement here in the middle of ma and illa. Okay, I ate is not a general statement. You eat
Mm-hmm.
what? You the sentence here is actually I ate an orange only, basically. Okay, that is a
Yeah,
full statement. Okay, this whole
yeah.
thing plus the illa is a full
Mm-hmm.
statement. So illa is not actually singling out here. It's just
Okay, okay. Yeah.
emphasizing a negative
The
statement.
ma. Okay,
Yes.
now
Okay.
in that case, we said hasar, right?
Yes.
Okay,
In
okay.
this case, you say hasar. Okay.
Okay.
So when you
Okay.
have a negative statement where the illa is just an emphasizing to
Hmm?
that statement, then you use hasar. But if the
Okay.
illa in a negative statement is singling out something, okay,
Then
then
is
you
this now?
use istisna. Yes, exactly.
Yes. Now,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
now
the
clear. Yeah.
difference. Okay,
Alhamdulillah, clear. Yeah. Okay.
so here it is hasar because this is not really a general statement. This
Single out.
is emphasizing out,
Yeah.
emphasizing what comes after it.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Hmm?
so yeah, so it's just hasar, and then back to who?
Mean
Sister
harfu
Vivi.
jar. Okay.
Sister
Sorry.
Vivi, yes. Sister Vivi.
Harf jar min ba'di.
That means badi is
Ba'di is the majrur bil kasrah.
yes, it's the majrur bil
Okay.
kasrah, and ma here.
Ma will be the isim mausul fi mahalli jar
Yes. So actually there
bil
both
idafah.
there is two. So
Okay.
first one is a mausul, في محل جر because
بالإضافة بعدي
yes,
بعدي
correct.
اسم مضاف.
So here, sister, here is badi. We don't say zarf, right?
It's not wrong to say, just that because there's mean there already. So even if it's off, it's majrur also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So not wrong to say, but yeah, it's a majrur also suffices, inshallah. في مادجة بإضافة, and then of course if you have an ism mawsul, you need a
صلة الموصول والجملة بعده is the صلة الموصول لا محل لها من الإعراب.
صلة mawsul.
Oh.
And what do you think the second one is?
بعد ما, that is something even after the kind of meaning.
That what would you call that, ma?
What is that called?
Hal? Oh, no, no.
What ma?
Okay.
What other ma do you have?
Master, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Masdar, yeah.
Remember, every time you have like masdariyah, or you can say every time you have ism mawsul, there is a possibility of masdariyah. Or if you say it's masdariyah, there is a possibility of ism mawsul.
موصول.
Yes. Okay. So this is masdariyah. Of course, in that case, then we will have our masdar mu'awwal later. Okay. Yes, sister. Oh wait. So jar majrur here will be.
متعلق to
I'm gonna put it here.
مشتريات
Okay.
must be متعلق to utu.
Okay, let me let's go.
say
Okay.
tutu.
You sure?
لا
Utu?
من بعدي لا من بعدي وما تفرق الذين أوتوا الكتاب إلا
Tafarraka.
What about you? What about Sister Hamisa?
yeah,
So
Yes,
long a
it-
sentence.
yes,
وما تفرق
yes.
الذين
It's not to utu already. Okay. This is your fa'il. Okay. Remember, this utu is part of your sila. Okay.
yeah,
So
Okay, okay.
this is the main
Tafarraqa.
sentence. Okay. So this ilah is emphasizing this one here. Okay.
Okay.
Not the. Otherwise, this all will still be part of your sila, right?
Okay.
If you say that this is muta'alik to utu. Okay.
yeah, okay.
So
Okay,
yes,
okay.
this is muta'alik.
to تفرق.
Yes, بالفعل. استفرقا. Yes, Sister Hamisa. جاءتهم.
جاءت is فعل ماضي
Hmm?
مبني على سكون.
Are you sure? Mana yang sukun?
Sorry. مبني على الفتح.
Yes, مبني على الفتح. And then, what is that ta sukun?
تأنيس.
Yes, ta
تأنيس.
is
تأنيس.
Status?
لا محل من الإعراب.
Yes. La mahala minal i'rab. What's your fa'il then?
وفاعل الضمير مستتر جوازا تقديره هي.
Yes. Here can have an outside the word. Do we have one?
Okay, then Bayyinah.
Yes. So whom is?
Whom is ضمير متصل في محل نصب مفعول به.
Yes. في معنى مفعول به. Sarf of جاء. جاءت.
جاء جيم يا همزة.
Yes. Jim ya Hamzah.
جاء يجيء.
Yaji. Master?
Oh my. I did not check the master. Sorry.
It sounds like magic.
Majiun?
Yes.
Majiun.
Maji'un.
Maji'un. Okay.
Yes. Fahuwa.
Ja'in.
Yes. Ja'in. Good.
Sister, Majiun is Masdar Mimi?
Yes, because it starts with me. Yes. And then, yes, Sister Shamima. This Hamisa already help here.
Yeah.
This is our
Bayyin.
fa'il.
Yeah. Bayyin
Status.
fa'ilun marfun bid-dhamma.
Yes. For the dhamma. Sarf of this word.
Okay. Bayanun.
Yes. What family?
One.
Yes. So what would be the madi?
But I think it is Isam Sifa, right? I
Yes,
don't
it
know.
is. We've seen
Uh,
this word. Yes. So this is
You said one day, you said last class or before
yes,
class. Yeah.
correct.
Bana yabinu.
Good. Bana. Oops, yabi. No. What's our
Oh,
master?
Masdar. I don't know. I forget it. Bayan.
Yes. Bayan. Fahuwa.
Bainun.
Correct. Ba.
Hamzah.
Yes. And this is our isam sifah, as you said. Okay. So can you translate for
Yes.
us? No. We haven't. We have masdariyah for the second one. So if we said that the ma is masdariyah, Sister Shamima, if we say that this ma is masdariyah, and then what will ma masdariyah do? Sorry?
Ma Masdar. Oh, that after Ma Masdar, there Ja'athum. That's also Silatul Mawsul, right? They said.
Yes, you can call that also. And then after that, ma and the ma and whatever comes with it will be what?
Ma talaha al masdar al muawwal.
Yes,
You want
correct. Al-masdar al-muawwal.
muawwal. Mutalliq bil
Mahali.
something. Oh,
Di mahali what?
can I saw the ayat?
Yeah. Min ba'di ma.
Illa min ba'di ma.
Yes.
So jar majrur. Ma is here. Ma is also mudaf ilahi, right?
Yes. So fi
So
mahali.
fi mahalli jarrin.
Yes. Fi mahali jar. Because of the ba'di. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
in any case, whether you say min ba'di ma is ism mausul or min ba'di ma is masdariyah, the whole min ba'di ma onwards.
Mutalliq bil something.
Yes. So shibul jumlah of min ba'di ma all the way to Al-Bayyinah here
Bayyinah, yes.
is muta'alliq
Bil
bil-fi'il tafarraqa. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
Inshallah.
Yes. Inshallah.
So, can you translate for us, Sister Shamim?
Wa and
Mm-hmm.
ma not.
What not?
So not
This is
ma,
our
right?
fa'il. Yes.
So allazina, those who were given the book.
Yes. Those who were given
The book.
the
The
book.
book. They are not divided, right? Something.
Did not
Did not divide it.
did not become divided. Yes.
Become divided. Okay. Until or except.
Yes. Except.
Except min ba'di after ma what
Yes. After
what came to them. No, whatever evidence came to them, right?
Yes. Correct. Whatever evidence came
Came
to
to
them. Okay. Or after, if you say that this is masdariyah, basically you don't have to translate the ma as whatever. The whole thing here is becomes your master, right? So after after evidence came to them, just like that, without the whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Can inshallah everyone clear there? Any questions? No questions?
No
Sister Hamisa, I hear you sigh.
Yeah, but translating it is I have to know the parts.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
like illa min ba'di ma ja is one part, and then Allazina utul kitab is one part.
Yes,
Then
that's right.
you can translate.
Yes, that's right. You need
Mm.
to figure out, yes,
Mm.
the fa'il is all of this, so need to
Oh,
translate that
yeah.
first.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay,
Okay.
can?
Inshallah.
You can
Inshallah.
also have this translation, right? Because whatever comes after illa is going to be the only, that is what's only part, right? The
Yes,
exclusion.
yes.
So you can say they were divided, those who were given book were divided, or you can say they became divided only
Only
after
yes,
the clear proof came to them.
yes, that's right.
Oh,
Yes, if you say
only
ma illa,
after.
that together, yes. Ma illa together to become only, or to become,
Oh,
yeah, yes. Okay,
Okay.
okay, Sister Hamisa,
oh. Can,
you want me
can
to
we
write
have
that
put?
down?
Yes, I think
Okay,
so.
those
Knowledge
who
loss. If
were
not,
given
even
the
the
book
book
became
Divided
divided.
divided. So you're not
only
you're not translating the not yet, right? And I mean not, you
Okay.
don't say not become, okay? Became divided
Became
only
divided only
after
after
after the clear
clear
proof
evidence, yeah,
came to them.
clear proof came to them.
Okay.
Okay, so this is your ism mausul here. This is our masdariyah. Okay,
Ma illa
yeah.
only
I actually like
after.
the masdariyah better here. In this case, they are easier to
Mm.
translate. Yes. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
can, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay, if no questions, then I'll see you next week for Juz Amma. Inshallah.
Okay. Inshallah.
Hello.
Sister, you
I
do
mean,
Oh,
not teach them.
tomorrow for Yusuf.
Sis-
Tomorrow, yes.
Sister,
Sorry.
you didn't teach the Ma Sababiya. Sorry, Hal Sababiya. Next class, inshallah.
Hazabia is very rare. So when we see it, then we talk about it, inshallah.
Okay, I
Yes.
don't know about that. That's okay.
Oh, if you know Sifa Sababi, then Hal Sababi is basically the same thing.
Okay, one day you
Works the
can
same
talk.
way. Yes.
When it's come.
okay.
Okay, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. Okay.
Okay,
Subhanaka
jazakallah.
Allahumma bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Jazakallah.
Jazakillah khairan, Sister
Wa
Adila.
iyyakum.
Jazakillah khairan.